Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Saturday, the 5th of July, 2025. We're starting here with a synoptic at lunchtime yesterday. And you can see this ridge of high pressure across the country gave us quite a nice day, albeit quite difficult for those that went cross country. If we take that through midnight last night, you can see that ridge is still there, just moving a little bit further south. And into lunchtime today, and the ridges down near the Bay of Biscay in central France is the UK. And these low pressures are now driving in frontal systems across UK. And indeed, by lunchtime today, we're going to have a cold front right across the top of us. And we're seeing the effects of the warm front ahead of it. We're actually in the warm sector at the moment. And it's not looking too good outside. We've got low cloud base, reasonably brisk winds, and the odd spot of rain at the moment, and that's going to deteriorate throughout the day, I'm afraid. Looking at the sat peak then, you can see that sort of warm front there, and can't really quite make out the cold front behind it in here, but it is there. But there's a fair bit of wave across the country. You can see the standing wave right down from the north of Scotland, right down through sort of Cumbria into Wales. It's out across Ireland, and there's even wave effect along the sort of southern parts of the south of the M4 corridor. Yeah, right across the country, quite spectacular that by the looks of it. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use it, I don't think. Looking at the rain radar, we've got some showers have gone through already. There is more rain on its way. And if we take that to the forecast and just run that through, you can see that the majority of the rain is outside Bristol way. And as we run it through hour on hour, by the time it gets about lunchtime, it's going to be right over the top of us. That's going to continue for some time throughout the afternoon. And it's not going to clear up until maybe about tea time, I think. And even then, it's only going to be into showers. And it's going to be beyond midnight before I think most of the showers are through. So looking at Odium's METAR, the TAF's out of date, but the METAR is 240 degrees, 13 knots, greater than 10k visibility, broken at 1600 feet, overcast at just below 5,500 feet, temperature 18, dew point 13, and pressure 1017. And I've elected to go upwind to Middle Wallop to have a look at what their METAR is. They're 230, 10 knots, greater than 10k viz, overcast at 1700 feet. Temperature 18, dew point 14, pressure 1017. Spot winds to the northwest, looking at 1,000-foot winds, 250, 20 knots. To the southwest, 240, 30 knots. And the surface winds here at Lasham, this is 10 o'clock in the morning. We've got 13 knots southwesterly. And if we take that through towards the end of the day, this is 1800, and we've got still 13 knots southwesterly. So very little change throughout the day. There will, of course, be gusts on top of that, and you can see here in the local Met Office gusting 23, 24 knots throughout the day. They're suggesting rain from about 11 o'clock onwards, and the temperature's only getting up to about maybe 17, 18 centigrade today. GFS temperature-wise, again, they're reflecting that 17 to 18 centigrade with a dew point at 15, so just a very small split there. Looking at the camera, this was at 7:43 this morning. Let's update that to 4 minutes past 9. And there you can see there's a distinct layer cloud there, and the wind is starting to move around a bit and get a little bit stronger. The trend here on the winds is just, temperature-wise, temperature's just starting to rise, but there's a bit of a split. I'm going to go down to the wind, and we'll just see what the trend on the wind is here. So basically, last night started to increase. There's a bit of a dip in the wind, I presume, as a front came through, and then it's remained reasonably constant throughout the day. Sky sight then, I'm going to take it through hour on hour just to show you these sort of significant weather on Sky site, and they're showing a fair bit of moisture in there. So it's 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and into the afternoon. You can see we're ensconced in rain at the moment, and that's going to continue throughout the afternoon. Top meteo, we'll just zoom in on the sort of local area here. You can see there is rain around, and we'll just take that through hour on hour, and that's pretty much the same throughout into the afternoon. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and lots of low cloud, and there's still rain around. So no times today. I'm not going to bother going into no times. There's nothing that's really close to Lasham that's of any significance worth talking about. So we'll move on to the local airfield briefing today, and we'll start with the Odium cross section. And you can see the Met Man's had his green crayons out again and been colouring the clouds in. There's lots of them today, and it's going to be throughout the day as well. Lucky if you get cloud base above 1,000 feet. Surface winds, again, they're forecasting 230, 240, 250. So very little change in the wind throughout the day. And there's no hazards or warnings out. So glider bookings, there is a K21 on the booked flying. There's one on the casual list. There is single-seater availability. The simulator is free as per usual. A reminder about the wave soaring season and our expedition to Aboyne in October. If you want to go along, have a chat with the office. There's still places on week 2 and week 3. And if you want to ask any questions, come and see Evan, Barry, or myself, and we'll fill you in on all the details. 2XL, there's nothing to report today. So back to Lasham and the general situation. There's low pressure to the north and high pressure ridging from the Azores. There's a cold front transiting the area at the moment. We're in the warm sector, as we have discussed earlier. There's blustery winds and rain from a low cloud base later on. If we do go out, we runway 27 cables to the south side, and please be ready when the cable of the tug arrives. Here's the setup. Should we go out? Launch point on the south side, winching on the grass, air towing off the runway. I very much doubt there'll be any grid today. There's no appetite for that. And that from me is have a good day, and I shall probably see you in the clubhouse later on.